Okay, we made a lot of useful progress here in CSS. We're about to take a break and move on to the next chapter for positioning. But first, let's complete one last task that would be very useful. We have a bunch of styles we've created, and some have only been for the purpose of testing and demonstration. So let's add some comments to our CSS to remind us what we've done and to help anybody else who might be looking at our code. The way we do comments is different from HTML. It's /*, and we end with another star */. So in between here is where we put the comment. These are the main, or I'll say approved styles for the site. And I'm going to come down here and say, down here, these styles were created just to demonstrate the box model. And there we go. So these things will be ignored. They won't cause any problems. Obviously, actually everything in this entire style sheet were just demos. So I'm just giving you examples of what type of comments you might want to include. Something I see often is let me show you here on W3 schools. There's the latest version of CSS is actually CSS 3. When I go here to learn CSS, as I scroll down the page, here's my CSS 3 options, and there's some pretty cool stuff we can do. Rounding quarters, border images, more advanced animations and transitions and things like that. We don't have time to get into that in this class. It's really cool stuff. But here's where you can come to learn these things: shadows, gradients. Oh yeah, lots of cool stuff. But anyway, CSS 3 is constantly being modified and added to and improved. So not all of CSS 3 has been ratified by the W3C, the World Wide Web Consortium, meaning it's not all complete standards. So for those things that aren't standard, there's actually slightly different versions for different browsers. Some CSS 3 will only work in Internet Explorer, Edge, and where others will only work in Chrome. So what you might see people do is come back in here to the code and say, Chrome version, and next to something. Now background applies to everything, but you might have some style attribute pair that's only for Chrome, and then you do below you'll have the something else value, and then here you'd say Edge version or something like that, just to make notes for what works and where. So that's it for commenting in CSS code.